The Illinois Mathematics and Science Academy has an Innovation Entrepreneurship Department, and as part of that department we have a program called IMSA Talent, which is geared for working with students who are entrepreneurs or have entrepreneurial ideas and they want to move a project idea forward. One of the gaps that one of our students, Pooja, found during her social entrepreneurship program was that she didn't have that idea, but she felt she was entrepreneurial and wanted to get started with something. So she filled that gap with creating a program that was 6 modules last year. It was called IMSA eleMENT. And the eleMENT team delivered those 6 modules based on a Lean Startup by Eric Ries to 12 students. Got great feedback, and they have tailored the program this year to offer it twice and to have 3 modules based on Build, Measure, and Learn. And the program is great, and what it does is it is an on-ramp for talent. So now we have a quick way for our students, especially our sophomores, to get right involved with entrepreneurship and have the tools that they need to move into the talent program and to grow their idea.
It's also particularly admirable that eleMENT's content is created in a modular format that makes it very easy to be packaged and trained to other students. Pooja spent a lot of time working with her student board after the first year of the program, and they've already made tremendous progress, multiplying exponentially off of the progress they made last year, reaching out to more students. That's what makes the eleMENT core curriculum versatile and innovative. Not only does it fill its main purpose of teaching students about the Lean Startup method and businesses, but it can expand to a whole host of other activities.
It's unique to see a program like this that's run entirely by students doing something that a school itself as an institution has not thought to do before. And so for that reason, I think eleMENT is one of the most innovative programs at IMSA.
eleMENT had a huge impact on my life last year. It really helped me find my passion. Coming into IMSA, last year was my sophomore year, my first year at IMSA, I really didn't know what I wanted to be. I kind of knew Pooja, I heard about the program, I thought it sounded really cool, so I decided why not go for it. And really it kind of changed my whole outlook on life.
I stopped feeling overwhelmed, I stopped feeling like there was a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I had to learn on my own. And it was a good segue into the things that I'm able to do now, into the things that are important, into making a business and kind of seeing a product and an idea through.
It struck me as a course really that taught something that the regular school could not. There are no business courses at IMSA, and so I think one of the most important things that it did was teach you skills for the real world. So I was a part of eleMENT the pilot year, and the 2 co-founders were also the teachers for it. They wrote all the lessons and also taught all of them.
And on top of that, she had tons of fun games and activities.
You were not told what you were supposed to learn, but rather you found it out through actions.
We kind of like understood the different aspects of building a business, including like getting information from people, making sure that you know how to estimate different types of revenue, different types of profits, different types of costs.
The Lean Startup method philosophy is innovative in itself. So for a group of students who are supposed to be trained in the scientific method to even be grappling with the concept, let alone teaching it to other students, is a landmark breakthrough.
We would learn a little bit about the Lean Startup model, and then we would go and talk to entrepreneurs and see how they applied it. We went to 1871 very often, so aside from just learning about the content, I was able to talk with entrepreneurs as well. And these entrepreneurs, they had just started maybe a few years ago, and because of this, they were actually utilizing the concepts that we were learning right there.
eleMENT provided me with some tremendous connections. It connected me with entrepreneurs. It connected me with local entrepreneurs at 1871, and this year I have an internship because eleMENT was able to introduce me to the entrepreneurs at 1871, and it provided me with the skill set necessary to attaining that position.
Pooja and her team are lucky to have worked at IMSA at a time when IMSA was trying to form a bond with 1871, and even though that connection existed, very few students have leveraged it beyond simply taking internships with those companies. Pooja and her team have made it part of their lifestyle to learn almost religiously about the different groups at 1871, the challenges that they face, and the different stages that they are in the startup cycle. And all of that content comes back through them to their students and to the program. It makes it a much more rich and full experience.
Through the days in which we got to go to 1871, I got to meet a lot of people, and some of those I've been able to establish connections through, and sort of like networking and things like that are really essential skills to have both in the business world and even here at IMSA.
I think all in all, that element was a really good way for me to get into talent better, and now I'm a talent board member. So I have element.
So before I came to IMSA, I actually did have a lot of interest in entrepreneurship. I would go online and try to find the hottest new business ideas, etc., etc. But to be honest, given that I was only like a junior high kid and I didn't have much to go with, I had no way to add on to my own ideas and develop it. Here with eleMENT though, I was able to not only talk with other entrepreneurs and actually get people to get on my idea and actually try to develop it.
Because one of the things I do now is I teach a course on leadership and business called eleMENT, or social entrepreneurship. And eleMENT, the things I learned in eleMENT have helped me become a better facilitator for that. And have also, inspired me to help teach others in that way as well.
Well, I really underappreciated the work that my facilitators did. It's a lot of fun though. It's really exciting to be able to teach younger people the concepts that will really help change your life and help you do what you want to do with yourself. Help carve your own path and help, again, turn your ideas into reality.